that's not the best approach. And you need to know them, and you need to keep them happy, and give little tokens of your appreciation. And you have to give them tasks that are important. Okay, so we could be getting them to shelve all the time, but shelving gets boring. And if you give them jobs where they feel a little special, like this little Photoshop, it took 10 minutes to get them to pose. That is really helpful, and they keep coming back. The people who drop off are the people who get bored and they don't feel special. So that's why I say about tasks of import. Yes, of course, they can help you with your shelving. We need a lot of help with the shelving. But if you can get them other stuff to do, then that will keep them coming back.
And another thing, we also we have classroom. Each of our libraries have a classroom, and we have gotten more aggressive with encouraging other people to use the classroom for the sake of bringing parents into the library. At first, last year I just saved it for the kids because the kids do use it, but I discovered that the kids, at least certain blocks of the day, they can survive without that extra space. So I'm also the extended essay coordinator, and I wanted to do a parent coffee. We switched to the 4-block model, and I felt it would be a good idea to do a parent coffee and highlight that. We usually do it in our multi-purpose room, but I thought, hey, let's move it to the library, because then I can get parents to come to my library. And sure enough, I had 3 parents I've never seen in my life check out books. Mainly college admissions and how to get a 5 on AP, whatever. But at least they're there and they're checking out books. So that was good. So we're getting tight for space. We're growing pretty quickly, and we're getting tight for space. So I'm not the only one who's like happy about it, because I'm going to have more things happening in my little classroom than I have before, so I'll have more parents. And the other great thing about this was I went out and dragged a kid in. I hadn't planned on having a student speak, but I was just went out in the library and there, and I grabbed him and said, please come reflect to the parents how you feel about the library. It's missing a slide.
So other organizations that we use have really nothing to do with the library. So I'm a Girl Scout leader, and Girl Scouts come and use our classroom. The PTO uses their classroom. The International Festival Committee uses their classroom. The Booster Club, which is separate from the PTO, uses their classroom. And every time you get people in, it's a chance to perhaps sell them a book. And then we have some other outreach. So this is nothing to do with the library, but we have a week without walls in October, and I like to crochet. And I thought that it might be fun to offer a local trip where people learned how to crochet, and we had 2 projects. We had hats that were supposed to be for newborns, and these little octopuses, I don't know if you know them, but they're really good for preemie babies. So those cute little tentacles, the preemie babies grab onto them instead of the cords, and they don't yank on the cords. So, and they're so cute. I only had 4 or 5 girls. I had four girls in the group, and I knew that we weren't going to be able to make lots of items, and we wanted to go donate these items to a local orphanage. So I put a call out for parents who knew how to crochet, or they could knit if they wanted to, and they made some for us. And so when we went and we took almost 100 items, the girls were able to hand them out, and and we had like little tags that said "Crochet for a Cause," and it was fun to connect with parents. Again, people who you would normally connect to because they, I guess, don't read, they crochet. So that was really good.
So that's the majority of the work we've done with parents over the last few years. But we'd like to open it up because we're sure you're all doing things that haven't been mentioned. So we have it scheduled as a turn and talk, but I'm also just happy to pass the microphone if anybody would like to share some things that they're doing. And then the other thing is I have promised Linda I'd say how I got rid of parents too. Linda's parents want to stay in her library because there's fresh air and air conditioning, and she's in Delhi. And they stay all day. And do they take up the little rooms, seminar rooms? Okay, I did that too.
I I walked around at, we're in school till 3:30. I walked around at 3 and counted 17 parents in 15 different prime locations throughout the library.
Yeah. I mean, to me, that's a critical mass, because I don't know how many tables do you have here. Yeah, right. And nobody's just going to go sit with somebody else's mom. So, okay, wait, answer.
Yeah, we have the same issue in that in our library, air conditioning is king. We have all our sofas, all our armchairs, it's all taken up with parents who have no interest in books. They have their iPads, they have their phones. Our issue, especially with the younger years, because I have two libraries, I have one for elementary, one for middle, is that there's a safeguarding issue when I have not parents, we have chauffeurs, we have royal security guards because we have certain children in our school, we have helpers, au pairs, whatever, coming to the school, not just parents. They are just there waiting, and we cannot engage with them in terms of books and activities. And we have to make sure, we're trying to make a decision now whether we suggest only certain times where parents can come into the library, and they are walking in when we have active library classes coming in. So I know that the ethos of your presentation was to how we can positively engage. But my issue, I'm not sure if it's the same as you, is we have a very different behavior of parents and also chauffeurs, maids, and coming in. So how it's very difficult to incorporate any of this when our libraries are actually used for essential waiting rooms as it is.
Well, because I'm in the same city and we have a similar problem, I created a large announcement poster that said library services are between, with the opening time, which is 7:15 and 8 o'clock. I simply announced this. I changed it on the website, and then whenever any parent challenged me on it, it's always been like that. I just straight-faced, it's always been like that. You should not be here. And astonishingly enough, the most of them believed me. And then, because at the end of the school day, there are parents, again, AC addicted, we again created a block of time in which the library is available. And then whenever any parent challenges you, the poster says, it's available between these times. It's always been available. How naughty of you to have been there another time. I'm awfully sorry, but leave. And it seems to work. The argument is always, the library is now in use for children. Yeah. And if you keep that, I am available to you this time and this time, but I'm not available to you because your children are being served. That seems to be the way to play it. Anything else, and they don't back off.
Cairo was like that until the revolutions, and then we had so much space and not enough students. And I reversed that decision only because I could, space because of people and I could do that.
So we had that same problem. And in fact, when I started at the school, they had a parent lounge in the library. In this space, in this really lovely space, which is basically the same size as a classroom. So I slowly got rid of the furniture, and then I canceled the subscription to the New York Times, and then I started putting tables and chairs in there, and then I bought whole new classroom furniture and turned it into a classroom. And then I said to them, it's always been the case that we're open from 7:30 to 8 o'clock for parents, and then from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock for parents.
Okay.
If you need to come, if for some reason you can't come during those times, you need to email us or give us a call, and we can tell you when we don't have a class, and then you can only come at that time by pre-arrangement.
I do think as well that the school should provide an alternative parents
They
so
should.
that they have a space that they can go to, because it's a long day for people, and you know why they're coming in for AC and
there is a
comfortable
space,
seating.
but it's more just for like chairs and tables, because it's the cafeteria where they can have coffee and what have you. But because they prefer the sofas, we've made it too comfortable in the library. So
I
maybe
see
we
this
should
as an
get them
admin
to
issue,
do so
right?
fast.
You can't make
But,
those
but
rules.
then the positive thing that you can do is if you've done what we've done, is that you can have these sorts of events by invitation. We're
Yeah.
inviting you in these times, and if you make them regular enough that you're offering something every couple of months, then they see it as a positive. There's a reason why we're saying you can't come in during class time, because our focus is the kids.
Yes.
But we want to positively engage you, so we're going to do these things for you outside of those hours.
It also keeps the chauffeurs out there.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to speak to you later if that's okay about how you are doing your policy. That's great. Thank you.
I'm also actively, I've tried to actively, I've got a small school and I go to people and talk to them. When often chauffeurs or whatever come in and they go play to the kid and then they go and sleep somewhere in one of the shed. So I often go to the kid and it's a bit passive aggressive, but I get a book and like, hey, why don't you go and ask that person to read it to you, or I bring the book to the person, because you know like the libraries and how would you be interested in this, and you start promoting materials.
Right.
And it's a bit, I feel like it's a bit passive aggressive, but it kind of does bring the message across, and hopefully they actually do what it has.
Yeah.
Did you want to add something?
I was basically going to say exactly what you were saying, is that we've got like from 7:50 to 8 o'clock, we've got our